What's up, man? It's Thursday night, ATL Flag Football Podcast. And we back in the building, man. As you know, it was Playoff Sunday. Playoff Sunday. It went down big. 5-Star Sports represented all the way. Give me 1 second, quick. It was a great day of football, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We crowned a new champion. You know, the question was going to be, was there going to be a new champion this season? And it was indeed. Could they go wire to wire? A whole lot of conversation, man. It was some great first-round matchups, old-school rivalries. It all went down in 5-Star Sports, man. Of course, got my man James Reese in the building, Mr. 5-Star Sports. What's up, James?
What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
Man.
Happy to be here.
So we got so much to cover on Championship Thursday podcast, man. I don't know if we're going to dive in anything outside the field. There's always something going on in this here world, man, that we enjoy talking about. Yeah, we made playoff picks for the first. We made the first round.
It was a blowout. We both
Yeah, I'm definitely on the L. I know I didn't catch him. James giving directions. So y'all don't mind him. That lets you know anybody would think, are they live? Yeah, we really are live in the building. But yeah, man, so the playoffs went down. It was a lot of fun. James, we got to recap what our picks were. I must admit, Walt didn't help me none. I was hoping Walt would help me get me out the hole, but
Here we go.
you found him, huh?
You did.
Mm.
So I'm gonna pull up.
So before we get all the teams in, we got both championship teams here tonight. So we're gonna kind of run through some of the activity from this past Sunday, man, to catch us up till we get to the point of crowning our two champions for the 5-Star Sports. I keep asking the question all season. Spring League, right?
and let me just say that even though it was a little bit further than originally planned,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely believe that the location served to give us the perfect atmosphere for what took place. Would you not agree?
No, I 100% agree. I think, it was a little far out, but I definitely think it was the right move to make. It would have definitely been better for that environment instead of having two different fields, different locations. Mm-hmm. I definitely think for the environment that it worked itself out fine. Folks gonna complain until they get there. Once you get there, Now, keep in mind, as any trip you make, playoffs, tournaments, the ride home is always short if you win, long if you lose. That's just how it goes. So, for a couple of teams, the ride was real short. Didn't bother them at all. For the rest of the crew, it was a long ride home, man.
So, is that a player right there? They just sat down.
Yeah. You got
Is
the.
that Mr. Ogletree?
Nah, man, don't put me out there, man.
Ain't that him right there? Come on, sit over here while we
It's a
got
chip right here.
Got.
No chip. Oh, Jay can't see for no chip.
The light in my face.
That light is blind. That light is blinding.
Slide in here real quick,
Who's
man.
that right there?
See 25. The boy that come give you some money and go.
That's what I said. Come on over
I ain't
here.
never sit down nowhere. What's up, podcast? 5-Star.
Don't know how to see introduce yourself to the crowd.
Oh, man, I don't know.
I think we saw you not too long ago,
Man,
huh?
about a couple days ago, you know what I mean? Oh, well, look at this.
I said, look at this.
Well, hey,
So you gain some items since our last meeting.
just a few things, just a few things. The other guy will be here momentarily, so we can indulge in that a little more, man. But
Yeah.
But it has to be right.
I get it, brother. I get it. I understand. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But it don't have
Ain't nothing wrong with bringing in the bling, man. So, as James asked the question, what were your thoughts about the field location after the fact?
Well, for my situation, it was a little different because I had brought my boys out there because we had to go immediately. I didn't even play. I couldn't have played in the 3:00 championship game, so we ended up going from Locust Grove all the way out to Lawrenceville. But I would say, it just depends on where you stay at the field. Once you win, though, it definitely doesn't seem as bad. The traffic doesn't seem, as congested. It's, you can get there a little smoother. But no, once you get there, it's like it was good. You understand kind of, the vision. You see what was going on, and everything was a good environment. Obviously it's intense because it's football and it's playoff time. But other than that, I felt like the drive it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we weren't supposed to be there. I had secured Wade Walker weeks ago, and then sometimes our people be our people, and so. But I felt, like I said, it was still more conducive to have it at one location than to have it at two different locations.
Right.
Players was able to watch the other teams and sit and wait on their games, with the families that came out, the kids that were playing. I saw some people that brought their bikes. The kids was riding bikes on the turf, on the grass out there. But hey, it was all fun and games. So I definitely enjoyed the atmosphere and appreciate the players for respecting the game and the rules. And we didn't have any incidents. And even the teams that lost, everybody took their loss in stride. I didn't see a lot of, finger pointing and blaming of why they didn't win, other than, I heard we just weren't the better team today. So really appreciate all of that.
That's good.
So
Yeah. You hear folk cussing each other out and all that good stuff. Yeah, I didn't see or hear any of that either. So that was real.
So while we wait on the other member of your team to get here, we'll recap real quick their picks. So in the competitive round, in that first matchup, we had Ransom at DOA.
Hey, turn that down, brother.
Both you and Dwayne, selected Ransom.
Okay.
Ransom pulled that game out 7-6. It was a
Oh, wow.
It was a close game. It was a close game. No blowout. Both teams came trying to win, but an extra point from losing. I still continue to stress: get yourself a kicker. They are important.
Extremely.
In the next game, we had Lo. You picked Outsiders. Dwayne, you picked Big Swamp. So, Lo, you lost this one.
Yeah.
Big Swamp won this game 13-8.
Yeah, I watched that one.
To be quite honest, you won it. You were on the process of the game was over. But sometimes you celebrate too soon. I heard some of the players on the side, celebrating. And then there was a play that the Swamp player, it looked like he threw the pass to the receiver, and it went past the first receiver, and the one behind him fingertipped it off the ground and ran it about 65 yards between the entire defense up the middle of the field. He didn't hit the sideline and take off.
Straight up
He
the
was
middle of the
bobbing
field.
and weaving through the whole defense. And I did unfortunately see, I don't know if that game was recorded, but there was two of the defenders that stood there and watched that did not pursue the play. And I was a little head scratching on that one. But
One of their contracts.
And they won that at the very end. So, shout out to Big Swamp for barely making the playoffs.
Right.
Almost on the brink of being out and came back and pulled that first game out. So, shout out to Swamp for that.
That's not even in there. I ain't gonna put it in there.
So, Dwayne took
He'll
advantage
get it in
on
a
that.
minute. Right.
On the second game, you had Outcast and Fly By Night.
Okay.
You took Outcast. Dwayne took Fly By Night. So the week before, when y'all were not here, we had some guests, and Fly By Night's quarterback came, and he let people know and put them on notice about what he was going to do in the playoffs. And unfortunately, what he did in the playoffs was got there, handed the ball to the backup, and said, "I'm not going to be able to play."
Really?
Yes. And so, because he was sick. And so that changed, in my opinion,
everything.
the whole dynamic of what Fly By Night would have been capable of doing.
I would think so.
And so, unfortunately, they did not beat Outcast, and they were first round exits. Although that was the team I picked to play in the championship game, they did not make it. So
Put out first round.
What was the score?
the score on that game was
I don't think my mic. Oh yeah, I mean.
18-6.
Woo!
Outcast.
Yeah, 18.
And
Shockwave was
listen,
doing that.
Outcast was out there having so much fun. They threw a pass to Petey on the sideline, and he ran for about 15, 20 yards. I'm
Not
like,
Petey,
that's what
Cowboy.
I said when I thought he was about
They
to
quarterback.
throw it. He caught it and flew up the sideline on him. And I'm like, wow. They really rubbing this
This is
in.
the Fly By Night that said they wanted the 1 seed.
I could have told
Again,
y'all they was gonna lose to
Let me
Outcast. I
preference
said that.
that by saying their quarterback did not show up.
Can't do that.
And
Come on,
I'm
Captain.
pretty sure you guys can relate to quarterbacks not showing up.
Yeah, but our quarterback don't get on a podcast and get to talking crazy and then not show up. That's
Well, he showed up, but he was sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that means you made a wrong decision the night before.
Right.
That's what it sounds like. I'm glad he showed up though. That's what's up.
Oh.
You guys support your team.
Man.
But next year,
You
around
see
the
what happened
corner.
when you win,
You drive
Angelo?
all the way out there just to nothing.
Yeah, you the quarterback. If you was on here talking, you better stand with your team right next
So
to
in the
him.
next round,
So that means Ted wasn't able
Forgot about Ted.
take control over his team and make things happen. Now Ted, all that noise he was waking on the page and all that stuff, he should have took control.
But
of his
it-
18.
I'll say this.
That's a lot.
In addition to him, a couple more people didn't show up. So
12-point difference?
they have a 14-man roster. I think they had about
Okay.
11 people out there, maybe 10. They didn't have a
Dang.
lot of people. A lot of
Okay.
people didn't show up. So
Hey, didn't
That's tough. That's
but
tough,
moving
though.
right along swiftly and expeditiously. The next game to pick was Georgia Raiders versus the winner of the first round game, which they would have faced would have been rare form of DOA. And Lo, you picked Raiders. Dwayne, you picked the field. And no, I'm just joking. Dwayne picked Raiders. But they both picked Raiders, and Raiders pulled that game out 6-0. Tell us about that game.
Little backstory. Thank you for coming right to that. Look, we lost to him earlier this year, week 4. We beat Joe World. I was my first week back, so as the captain on defense, I'm lit. We was lit, played well. Against Joe World, only allowed 7 points. Think we had the confidence versus rare form. I don't think they can speak on it, but I don't think they crossed the 50 until the last drive. They got to about the 30-yard line. Probably 14 seconds left. Man, kicked the field goal. Beat us in, as time ran down. So that was a tough loss. We needed that win to really be in the pro division and not worry about week 5. So, we were kind of hyped up for that game. I know I was. Only reason why they scored the first time is because we was in prevent legit and allowed them to get a field goal. Wasn't thinking. So I took that personal. They ain't score again. We ain't playing, ain't score no touchdown. And that was it. It was pretty smooth. Went exactly how I thought. I can't lie.
Okay. Rodney, you happened to show up for that particular game with an audience. So tell us in your eyes what happened in that game.
Like I said before, I felt like we were saw the majority of the game. I think if I can remember correctly, we got in the red zone and didn't score in the first half. But you know, when we protect well, which when everybody's there, we tend to do, and we make smart decisions with the football. I think we can compete with pretty much anyone, and that was, what I felt like we did, especially on the opposite side of the ball that game. And then obviously, Kev made the plays that he needed to make. And Ziggy got us in the end zone. We feel like we could be a physical team. I don't know if the Red 4 game is out there yet, but I feel like we were a more physical team for sure in that game. Chico played great too. Chico had a great pick in the second half.
Yeah, some of y'all know him as Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut. Mm-hmm. He been playing great all year, honestly. I don't know how he got a defensive player of the year votes, but I felt like we played well. We had no business pretty much the whole entire game.
Who played after us?
What did you say to the little ones that you had out there watching prior to the game? What did you tell them? What advice did you give them? Because coaches are always telling their kids what they did wrong. So this was a chance for them to see and watch y'all do exactly what you tell them not to do wrong.
Man. So,
because they were watching.
No, it's funny.
I bet they were.
They think they like, man, I'll get out there and I'll keep all these old guys. But I'm like, man, it ain't what you think it is all the time. Man, but it was cool for them to get to see, like, not really fight the adversity, but like understand everything's not always gonna go your way the whole time, and they need to see that and see how to, okay, this happened, it didn't work. Don't get frustrated. Don't get because we dealing with 7th and 8th graders, or really we're 6th and 7th graders for us. So when things don't necessarily go their way, they get to pouting and crying and just body language. So we're trying to at least they can see that and see that okay, these are grown men out here who, it's flag football, and they're competing, but they're still holding themselves to a certain, standard. So that's kind of what we say to them.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's good.
I guess it's a good thing they left and wasn't there for the second game.
Nah, they could have stayed in the second game.
Because
That
all
would've
of what
helped
he
them
just said did not happen in the second game.
Second game was honestly pretty worse.
For
the other team.
I believe there was a almost bench clearing. I believe there was some jumping up and
was
down,
like 5 of their
pouting.
guys, 2 of our
there was
guys.
quite a bit, so it's a good thing that they got up out of there after that game. Because they would have been like, "Wait a minute, coach."
That's the
What
example
you
you're
just
supposed to
say?
show. No, honestly, we knew they was there, so that's probably why that.
Yes, that's
helped.
why.
But when they weren't there, I was
we had
like,
some
no.
decorum, man. We had the children there.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, got to set example while they there.
Right.
So on the other side of the bracket, we had Outcasts and Swamp Bucks. I guess Outcast used up all of the offense in the first game because in this game Swamp Bucks won this one 7-0. Again on their quest from barely making the playoffs to now going to the championship game.
And that's
to
something.
face the vaunted Georgia Raiders.
Isn't that something?
So in that championship game, Rodney, you weren't there. He had to leave to take the kids home. It was interesting.
Okay.
We went into halftime.
Tell your side, I'll tell mine.
Well, I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't know about your side. Your
It's
side
on
is
film,
after
and
the
I was
fact.
there.
But
Go ahead.
prior to halftime, Swamp Bucks took the game into halftime 8-0.
Is that right?
7.
7-0. 7-0.
7.
The defense was holding up. They were excited. They
I bet.
knew they were going to win this game.
They had
From
a chant.
barely making the
They had a
playoffs.
chant at halftime.
And
yeah.
then
Nah, nah, nah. They started that.
Sometimes,
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, from 8-0.
Sometimes
7-0.
we get a little.
Oh, wow.
What's the word?
It's a little premature.
Premature, but after a certain point in the game, you have to start managing the game
Sure.
and working, pulling the Amos, working the clock, because Amos he is the most clock workable player I've ever seen. He will work that clock. On the first play of the second half. I believe they were on their 20 because y'all kicked off in that game, right? So their kicker kicked it out of the end zone, so they started on the 20. On the first play, he threw an interception. They ran it all the way back down to almost the goal line. I thought they scored, but they stopped them right before.
Who picked it?
He got stopped right when he caught it.
Who picked it, J-Bo?
J-Bo,
And
24, a corner.
and
He picked Shockwave twice in Halloween Havoc, if we want to remind.
Yes,
That
yes, he
was
did.
the same corner.
that's right.
And Predators,
Against
no.
the linemen
He's-
that they had
No,
out
he
there,
did.
right?
He did his Predators
And
too.
then them linemen that y'all
I don't know why he
had
tried him.
Halloween
but
Havoc. Okay.
I just went same guy.
Cause he bald. That's why.
And then the game became they just kind of lost it. You know, the week when Walt was here, he said that, you know, he was explaining how there was a game with Georgia, the elite,
Hey, bro.
a call got them discombobulated for the rest of the game. That interception took them out of the game. Players were down. They were saying some things I ain't gonna repeat on this thing, but that wasn't the same team that was in the first half.
The 999 team.
And then and then they just kind of checked out mentally because they were so upset by the interception, and I don't think they regrouped.
Sounds like a mentally weak football team, right?
Ooh, when we win the championship, the thing
They supposed to be vets.
say.
Come on. They supposed to be vets, man.
But
I don't believe nothing he's saying.
and then so Ziggy, you know, got the ball.
Veteran.
And they were rushing him, and he was moving, and he directed it. He was like, right there. And then he threw that ball right there. The receiver went and caught it in the end zone, touchdown, and ran dead into the pole and collapsed. I thought the man's head was.
Are you serious?
He's a big guy,
He
though. He's
laid
good.
him dead.
He's a
to
big
that
guy.
man.
Big guy, he's good.
Man, he hit that pole so hard.
No, he did hit it hard.
I thought it was. Oh, I'm live. I started running over there. Oh my God, is he okay?
Man,
and he just held
dog,
up the ball.
he hit it hard. It's on film. Go look at it on film. It's bad.
Is that caught him
I
okay?
caught it. I'm okay.
And held on to it.
And
Yeah, he held
so
on.
you know,
I was
and
right there.
then
Big tight end. He good.
you know,
He's a
they
good.
kicked, went up 8-7, and you know, the rest is history. They scored again, and you know, brought home their first championship. So
No,
My
So what's the
story.
first-
No,
what's the-
wait.
what's the final
this
score?
is Georgia Ravens'
No, you missed
first
that
championship.
13-7.
touchdown. Was the
13-7.
touchdown? That
Yeah.
touchdown was the one that got us in the league.
That was a game winner.
The
I
game
got my
winner.
side
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
Jay.
Here
Go
I
ahead.
go.
My bad. Go ahead.
First half.
Well, no, he scored after the interception.
First half, we got all the way
And then
down to inside
Yeah.
the 5-yard line. You know, we haven't kicked field goals all season, but we practiced for the extra 20 minutes we got, and our kicker was maybe kicked about 6 of them. So, because we got to the red zone, we were having trouble getting in the end zone. I mean, scoring when we was in the red zone. So we tried to kick. It was my call. Tried to kick. Man, we rolled it off the ground. And then, you know, I got him good field position. We had to get a rusher out there at DB because I was short of DB. Got him out there, and they scored a good bomb, a good corner route. Had a good corner route. Pulled the flag at the one. So, you know, DJ going to do his thing. You a mobile quarterback at the one. You got to have contain or it's over with. But then right before that, like it was seconds left down the clock before they scored. So that was like a 3-2-1 throw, boom, halftime. So that it took them that long to score, matter of fact. And then we came second half, just made adjustments because you can't give a mobile quarterback outside contain as a wrap. And we're fast enough to run with them guys. You know, don't give out contain, that's easy, light work, and then not let them come up or let them throw it or do jets, whatever they want to do. And we got the guys on the outside. We ain't, like I told y'all last week, there's
It's
four
just so
people
funny
I'm looking
that
at.
how you had
It's
these
all I care
guys
about.
once you win, right?
No, we been felt like that.
No,
we been felt like
I'm
that.
repeating what I've been saying on
Right,
the pod already.
yeah.
All I did, halftime adjustment, and what we need was looking at those 4 guys, the lineman, the quarterback. That's it. And when they bring the jet, that's an extra guy that's just crowding line, whatever. So we made an adjustment. Guys, running your lanes. He's not going to outrun you if you run your lane properly. Boom. Pick. Off rip. Because we just made that. That's adjustment. That ain't nothing they did. They ain't think we'll come out today. Adjustment. We had to sub a guy out. Got guys in. Pick. Get them out. And after that, they ain't have no hope after that. They punted probably like 4 times in the game. It's on film. They probably punted 4 times. Like, I
It is
don't
on
know how
film.
many teams saying that. And then we scored twice in one half.
Come
That's
on
all
in,
I gotta
brother.
say. Shout out Kevin Fuller, man.
Twice in the second half. Okay.
Twice in the second half.
Yeah.
So now this
No,
championship
not yet, yeah.
basically
That's one step, yeah.
validates everything y'all been saying. Y'all are that team, correct?
As a new team, this is a great way to
Okay.
do it. The first season, we made the playoffs at 5-5. Ups and downs.
So I
Got a
just
tournament
got a
experience.
from
it's whatever.
Smoke, and they said since you're that team, you're gonna put up your 1,000 versus their 1,500 winner take all.
We'll put up the jersey money for it.
On God. On God.
Because we can talk about the Georgia
you
Raiders
right
and
there.
Smoke. Because we 1-1.
Right, we're 1-1. But I feel
We
like
beat
the only,
them first
the only
week,
team.
and then they beat us by 3. So
Yes.
and y'all know they got a kicker, so that's why they won by 3.
But you're the better team, is what you're saying.
Nah, we'll compete. We
Yes.
laid that.
No,
we're
I said
1-1
better,
right
we
now. I haven't
compete,
played that.
yeah.
Any Smoke game, though, that gets me
Me
excited.
neither.
I haven't played
We
them
ain't
at
never
all.
played Smoke.
Oh,
And we
okay.
beat them once last season. And this great team, they finished out the year. Shout out to them.
So
Yeah,
I just
they
want
are
to
a
know
good
that
team.
Right
because
now they hot. So I don't know.
we got an hour between the All-Star game that, if y'all want to put that
Man,
money
is that what we
12 guys.
Right.
We got 12 guys. We in there. I'll tell them to hold
I
off on the
swear.
games, and we'll play for that.
What are we
They-
doing?
man?
I'm just talking
Come
crap.
on.
They
Oh.
Smoke did not say that.
And shout out to Avery and Nigel will be on our team. Don't
Right,
think I know what's
right.
going on.
No.
If Avery in the chat, Nigel will be playing with us, and I already know what's going on.
Right.
So now, where do you go from here? Like, what's the next target? What do you guys? What do we expect from Georgia Raiders?
Right now, I think we established ourselves as a good Division III team.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the next step is just to try to work into that too by January. So that gives us about 8 months, tournaments, a couple more leagues.
What tournaments do you have on the schedule? Because I think it's important to start
100%.
seeing things outside, playing against teams outside of the league.
100%. After nationals, we kind of got that perspective, so it just makes it better. And we've been to North Carolina last year, and that really opened me up to even join this type of league. So I was like, okay, there's other things out here that I can do. But it's established us as one of the top D3 teams. And then the tournament we're doing is
You said what, Virginia Beach?
That's what it is.
Virginia
on
Beach.
the 22nd.
Virginia Beach obviously brought forward Halloween Havoc. Maybe try to get one more else. Probably try to get another one in there if we can.
In August.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
In New Orleans, and then that way we can kind of really see, where we stack up. But like I said before, I think that your league, as far as maybe like D3, I don't know any other leagues that would have as much D3 like competition. Like I don't know, because I know Georgia Elite did great at nationals, and they they're in your league. We play them. I mean, all these other teams that are doing great, 4-4 won nationals. Shockwave won games at D1. So it's all types of Smoke. All these, everybody's winning games. So I think we continue to compete with these guys every time we get a chance. By the time we go to nationals, then we go to these tournaments, I think we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, 100%.
No, man, congratulations, man. We all predicted you guys to pull that one off down there,
Tough.
But let me just say this to you. And I don't know if you said it in sarcasm, Rodney, on the captain's chat or not. We always keep saying, no, we're a good something about the D3 team.
Yeah.
When you're playing in league play and during the tournament play, man, you're just a flag football team. You don't really categorize yourself, as a D3 team. You're playing in a tournament. You're playing football. You categorize yourself as D3 when you go to nationals. Other than that, because nobody's going to look at you as, you line up with us, bro. We looking at you as a team that's lined up against us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would, stop. I wouldn't just categorize myself as a good D3 team. You say you're a developing team.
That's to piggyback. That's more so.
I did say that just because of the competitive bracket was separated from the
Right.
pro.
Right.
So
No, I
that's
get
it. That's
No,
the
I
only
get
reason
it.
why
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
saying.
We was saying that. I was saying that because I don't know if you like. We was told that's kind of like a play on something that was sent to us from somebody else saying we was gonna be, we ain't nothing but some trash ass D3 niggas.
Okay.
So every time we
That's why I
win,
said what you was sarcasm.
yeah,
That's why I said-
for sure. Every time we see that, and to be honest, like we said, like in that D1, D2, D3, to me, and probably in the J2, that don't necessarily. I mean, obviously the teams are better, obviously, but as far as like talent wise, I understand like there's, I played Division I football, so you know what I'm saying. It's like I get it, yeah, but I don't get really caught up in that D1, D2, D3.
That's all.
Yeah. No, but no, for sure. That's more so
Especially in the
sarcasm.
league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All them teams in DC that played D1 through D3,
Yeah.
when they're in the league, they all playing together.
Right.
They space out in tournaments.
Right.
But when they're in the league, it's one league. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't-
for sure.
I wouldn't caught up in all that BS.
Yeah, no, that was definitely sarcasm, and they know who we referring to and who
I
we
got
talking to.
But yeah, man, congratulations to you guys, man. Y'all, you know, I don't think it was a surprise to, you know, y'all just had to go finish the job. That's all.
That was it, and that's what we said too. We were like, we gotta win this, because if we don't, then it's like,
I ain't coming back here.
yeah, what are we talking about? Like, you know, because
Right.
we wanted to be, obviously we wanted to be in the pro division, but if we in the comp division, we gotta win it.
Gotta
We're gonna
win it.
say we the,
For sure.
you know, a better team. So
That's definitely.
For sure.
know.
For sure.
I know you just joining us. Was it anything you wanted to add prior to, you know, to talk about your championship run and, you know, or anything about Sunday?
I mean, just like Rodney said, I was more interested in being in the pro division because I knew what type of caliber of team we are. I know we could compete with any of those teams, you know, especially the two championship teams. We could have competed with them, you won. So I had that type of mentality from game one, from before the season. Explained it to both of them, explained it to the team. So that's what my mentality was the whole time.
So before you got here, Smoke said that since y'all felt like y'all should have been pro, how about you put up your 1,000 to their 1,500 and y'all can play right before the All-Star game, and Rodney and Jay said they had to wait for you to make the decision.
To
So
make the decision,
what's your vote?
my vote is if they want to play, we can play. We ain't got to put up.
Let's
we ain't
do
gotta,
it. We already
gotta
said
put
that.
that up. But
We
we
not
ain't
gonna
play.
we
We
not
can
gonna
play.
not. We ain't got to put up the money. That's the money that's been on the table. What you doing?
I'm not a team owner. The money is but my mentality is, man, I put it like this. I know we should have beat them at the beginning of the season. That's how I feel. The refs hold us in that game. The ref came up to me, the white hat came up to me after the game and told me the refs,
Uh-oh.
It
you
was
know,
the
Uh-oh.
refs came and told you they made a mistake because
they made that mistake,
it was
and that's
their
how we
fault.
lost.
Y'all didn't score more points.
No, it wasn't about scoring more points. It was
But that's your
Season
side.
high versus
their
them,
last
wasn't it?
drive. They had over 40 yards on penalties against
Damn.
us.
Were they penalties that you committed?
No, they had nothing to do with the play. Shouldn't even be called. And the white hat came up to me and told me that after the game.
hey, they got a
White hat was
kicker.
that
We don't.
again?
I don't know
James,
which
James
one,
getting
but
good
I
fodder
know
for
exactly.
the new season. 'Cause
I
he's
want
already
my-
getting his
Right,
third.
right.
No, but they didn't say that. I just wanted to catch your reaction.
Oh yeah.
That
Hey,
wasn't-
hey, look,
They didn't say that.
I'll go make that money easily, no? It's no DB in this league that put fear in my heart. At all.
Avery said you can't check Wallace. You just talking out the side of your neck.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hey man, I could if I'm out there on DB, I can guard
Hey man,
everybody.
listen.
But I don't need to be out there on DB because I got people like Jay that I can guard them. So I ain't worried about
Hey,
it.
man.
Okay.
I like Jay.
That man
I
must
ain't
be
worried.
T.O.
Who is this?
He be getting mad targets, though, so that make it easy.
Well, dude, you getting a lot of
Shout out and
targets,
respect to him.
for
Oh,
sure.
Well, I mean, congratulations. You know, it's always good, you know, to have. I think, you know, for any league, when you have new champions, I think it sets the bar, it sets the expectation for other teams to feel like that they can win too. So now you guys will have a target on your back.
They had a target on our
Yeah.
back.
If you make it to the, if you can make it out of the comp bracket,
Right.
next
We made it out the comp bracket this year, James.
year. You did.
Yes, we did.
No,
We just got to win
you
more
had
games,
to-
though. That
Okay,
is the
good. So we
result.
can declare
it was
ourselves.
already established
We could-
who was going to be up there, and you had
I
to
missed
get one
that.
of the
I
two
missed
spots
that. I swear I missed that.
that were remaining. Now,
And we beat them too, though.
okay. Well, you know what? It'll probably be more spaces in the
Okay.
in the
Oh, okay.
playoff this year. 'Cause,
Perfect.
I mean, we've had 3 new teams to sign up that were not in the league last year.
What
Wow.
teams is that?
Fantastic.
What teams? What teams are
Teams
those?
got to take accountability for underachieving and hold that embarrassment and go in the comp bracket.
And win the $1,000.
Okay.
That's how you get rid of that
Talk to me
embarrassment.
nice and tell me a team name I
Win
like.
your games.
9L the family,
It's all good.
ATL Asylum,
Nothing to do
I
with
don't
me.
know what that is.
and 100 grand. I said they 3
100
new
grand?
teams. 100 grand, yeah.
100 grand is crazy.
All sound like
So,
they done.
and
Done.
then, you know, And
I'm
then
thinking you was
with
gonna
the-
say why
with,
be a New Jack, man. I was like, I
I
almost got
said 3
excited.
new teams.
I almost got excited for a second.
Okay.
Man.
We'll see him in the next tournament. I don't know about leagues.
Yeah.
See him in the tournament.
Okay.
Out of state.
Well,
No film.
we appreciate you guys coming up here, and congratulations on the win.
Appreciate it.
Are any of you guys going to Vegas this weekend? Anybody from the team playing in Vegas?
Nah. We was gonna go as a team, but you know, we got bogged down with 707 stuff. That's gonna come to an end in May though, after Cam Newton.
Oh, he's gonna fight again?
Ah man, look. I'm not involved in those.
It kind of begin like that for some reason.
No, I do. No, 707 culture is crazy though. We realized that too. Dude, they ain't even want to shake our hand one time. Wasn't even enough fun.
Wow.
That's what's up.
So needless
We'll be
to say,
back.
man, congratulations. And next season we shouldn't see y'all competing for this particular title.
Nah,
There it is.
coming for the big boys.
But I'm sure you appreciate that 1K.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Thank you.
Thanks for the jersey, James.
Right.
No problem.
Georgia Raiders, man,
Georgia
comp
Raiders,
champs.
Congratulations.
Yeah, quick minute, man. We're gonna bring in the pro champs in the building, man. They here ready to rock and roll. All right, fellas.
We're gonna fade the black the way.
Tyree, gonna bring your crew in, man. We back again. ATL Flag Football Podcast, Champions Edition.
D.
And as you can see, they in here, man. Big Smoke is in the building, man.
D. What's happening?
Can we get us some applause?
Yeah, man. Pro Division, 5-star Sports Spring League champions, man. Not just champions, but wire to wire champions. Undefeated throughout the season. So that's according to the records of 5-star, this is just the second time, right?
Yes.
That someone did wire to wire. So that's big, man. Congratulations, fellas, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, man, so you got the cordless mics, man. Start on this side, man. Everybody announce who you are, man, position you play, what have you.
They can see you too, bro.
Can they see me?
Right here.
You see you right there.
Right there, dude.
Oh, okay. What's going on, man? My name is Zay. Play nickel, defense. Been with the team for a long time.
What's going on? My name Kenneth, KC. Play receiver, kick return. This is actually my first season with the team.
What's going on, y'all? It's Avery, man. My offensive lineman and kicker.
Well, I could have sworn that nigga was Barry White the way he I'm the old man. I'm Tyree.
I'm the older man. Gates. Russia kick return. I'm the league owner, James Reese. I'm Maris. I do rusher, linebacker, corner, whatever the team need. You feel me?
Big Shark, D-line.
Big shirt.
Mills, corner.
EJ, DB.
You got a mic.
Denzel,
5400.
D-line, special teams, team play.
Big Sad, Rush, linebacker.
Man, why y'all niggas trying
I'm
like y'all
5400,
goddamn
man.
deep voices and
So,
shit?
James, man, let's run down before we
Well, we're gonna
chop it
shout
up with
out
Smoke.
their coach, Luke. He can't be here. He's on location.
Okay.
I stumbled upon him last night.
Yeah, Luke
shooting.
ain't gonna. Shout out to the gang, man.
That's what's up, man.
So we're gonna lead up to this.
Yeah, let's run down the
Okay.
playoff run real
So,
quick.
we'll go back to the beginning. So we'll start with your picks. So in the first round, you guys had Georgia Elite versus Predators. You and Dwayne both picked Elite. No surprise there. They won. The next game,
Ooh, Billy gonna be mad about that comment.
Shockwave versus United. You guys both picked Shockwave. Shockwave pulled that out.
You said pull it out.
16-8. Oh,
Man, they scored with 30
Shockwave
seconds
won
left.
that game. I didn't mean it that way.
Let's go with 30 seconds left, man. Stop playing.
And then in the third game of the first round, you had Joe World at 4-4. You and Dwayne both picked 4-4. And
But what did I say though? I said I would not be surprised to see Joe World pulled off, but they're not going well. So I wasn't surprised that game at all. But go ahead.
and for sure, Joe World pulled that one off.
Well, them boy came out.
24-22.
Them boy came
Now, that
out.
was an interesting game though.
Interesting game and interesting ending,
Oof.
which we would end up seeing again later in the game. I
Oof.
think we'll talk about that. But that was, Joe World, I believe at one point, up 16-0.
Jumped on him early.
Jumped on them early, took off, but then in the second half, 4-4 came back. I didn't realize until later that Dre had a concussion.
He did.
Joe World hit him, knocked him, had him. He sitting on the sideline, didn't know what was going on.
Wow.
But he still went out there and played, and just wasn't their day. At the end, they fell victim to the turf monster. The center snapped the ball in the turf, and the field goal didn't get.
But shout out to Christian for that onside kick though, man. That was a 1 in a million. Hey, was that not perfect, man?
That's the way you want it, So, but that definitely gave us a great game to watch.
That was entertaining for sure.
And then next we had Georgia Smoke versus Georgia Elite. Low, you picked Georgia Smoke. Dwayne, you picked Georgia Elite in that game?
The fuck?
Look at all the eyes
Nah,
over there.
nah. He got put in the bank.
but
Y'all couldn't do
he
that
picked
though.
it as an upset.
Y'all
He
couldn't
picked
pick
it
the
as-
same
Yeah,
team
he
though.
right. We upset he put that bitch.
Hey, what? Y'all couldn't pick the same teams, right?
Well, we're
They
trying
could,
not
but
to.
he went. Well, he
We're
just
trying
picked it
to
as an
pull off
upset.
some.
They
Yeah.
both pick Shotway.
I expect them to pick shot. What?
Yeah, we expect that out of them right now.
Lo said, bro, it's gonna be
But,
us and them.
Let me say this. I picked us to play y'all in the championship.
No, we talking about that game though.
Well, I'm telling y'all at the end of the thing, I picked us to play y'all in the championship.
So
That don't make sense.
Oh, so you saying it balanced out?
No, it don't make sense.
It don't make sense, bro.
You can't pick us not to be there.
But he
And
picked
then
us.
I went
we
to
for the
McDonald's
championship.
and for a Whopper. That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say.
Hey, well, talk to us about that game real quick, man. Because
one?
y'all just played them guys
Oh, yeah.
at the end of towards the end of the season too, right? Yep. And they really felt like they made the corrections to beat y'all, man. They really believed they had you. So talk to us about that game real quick.
They came out with a spark, better than that last one. They
Okay.
had a spark on their end. Offensively, we was a little flat, for real. So that one was grinded out at the end of the day, to be for real. Which, not trying to like cap them down, they came out. They gave us their best shot.
Yeah. Our defense was on fire.
No
we
cap.
held the offense down. You know,
No
they got
cap.
confused with the score last time. Say they had 12 when they had 8 on the fluke interception. So we just made sure there wasn't gonna be no confusion this time.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, put
Nah,
the head
for
plate
real.
with that. I mean, not head plate, but
and
that
I will
donut.
say that it was reached out to, and the score is actually exactly what you said it was, Gates.
Yeah, but you ain't say it on air. I kept saying it.
But I didn't get the clarification till after the fact.
I want my defense to get their
So
props.
I go back in and remove them 4 points so that y'all can have that for the record.
Thank you very much.
But it was actually a closer game. You know, they won the game 8-0. But heads up play to Martell for taking a penalty to at least get off the last play of the game. When they were rushing down the field for the last play, they weren't going to make it. So he called a timeout. Well, he didn't have any timeout, so that gave him a 15-yard penalty, but it also stopped the clock and gave him a chance to get the last play off. Now, on the last play, he threw it to Walt.
Whoa.
Is that what y'all knew he was going to do?
Yeah, he don't have no receiver.
Who else he gonna throw it to? What's that lady name? He gonna throw it to her?
Well, but it was a deep play on the last play of the game. Was supposed to have been a jump ball. I don't know that that's the position you want Neil in for a jump ball. So was it in y'all pretty much mind the only person they were going to go to was Walt?
No. With this team here, it's kind of like me, Gates, we the old bulls. One thing we've noticed throughout the years, if you keep the same core, you're going to fade off in the darkness. We recruited young bulls, folks that were hungry, niggas that wanted to eat. Hey, man, you got some amount of time left, get the fucking job done. And all season, the young bulls been eating. You know what I mean? You got people like Gates, you got Donovan, you got EJ somewhat, if you can see his eyes. But when they locked in, they locked in.
Okay.
And that's all that matters. It didn't matter who he threw it to. You had 8 motherfuckers that were ready to go eat.
Okay, I'm glad you circled back around on where you were going with that. Cause I was confused with other questions, but you circled.
Yeah,
You took 25 to get there. We got
I know it's on the play.
That's that old head talk. That's that old head talk.
He was in triple coverage.
That's that
when
OG
they
talk.
threw it to him.
Right.
So that's what I asked, that they just felt like that was their best chance to win it. So that's what they felt like they had to pay a little bit more attention to.
Everybody in the field knew that mine was going to him. Come on, man. He went.
So you took care of that game on that side. On the other side, we had Shockwave and Joe World. think Joe World, in my opinion, they played a great season, a good playoff, but I think they used probably all of their energy in that 4-4 game.
Of course.
I don't think they really had much left for y'all. And I think that 18 was it 18 to 0? 18-0. Yeah, I think that, that took a lot of emotion out of them to beat that.
What about us?
That was your felt, huh?
That was y'all first game.
That was our second game.
Second game?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was their second
Well,
game.
I mean, you can go with that, Jane. That sounds good, But the reality is, I mean, we played them earlier.
Uh-huh.
They scored early, and they didn't threaten the rest of the game. And so this game kind of just picked up from where that other game left off at.
I mean, again, not taking away from what you guys did.
I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I mean,
18
you
zip.
beat
You
them
heard what the man
18-0.
said.
But I just think
18
they didn't have
nothing?
much left in
And-
the tank after that previous game.
I can't accept them boys. They got too much youth over there, man. Like you just said, man. We this old team to keep talking about, right?
Well, they did have an injury, a couple injuries that they didn't get to play. Listen, when you watch the pros, they announce injuries, so I got to announce injuries. Not saying that could have made a difference or not, but a couple people got injured in the 4-4 game that didn't make it to your game. But
Such as.
I forget the guy's name. It was Wheelchair.
What we talking about?
I mean, I don't know half the people.
And then what we
I
talking
was just
about?
asking Gates, who was that? I don't be knowing the people. But so that set the stage for the Shockwave and the Georgia Smoke game. Lo, you picked Shockwave versus Smoke, and you picked Shockwave for the win. Dwayne, you picked Shockwave versus Gas, and Shockwave winning that game 16-6.
Damn.
So, 16-6. So tell us about that, Denzel.
But wasn't paying attention in class.
So when Lo, you want to start out? So when you faced Gas, because you predicted that you would face him,
Right.
what were you expecting in that game?
We watched these guys, like Tyree said earlier, man, he brought in a lot of young guys, and you watch these guys develop. You watch this team combine, and they don't even look like a combined. I don't even call them that anymore. At this point, this is the team, you know what I mean? So it's dope to see. I'm always about people elevating, man. So it was a good game from start to finish. Georgia Smoke took advantage of our mistakes, and that's what you're supposed to do in that particular situation. They had two nice picks, and both of them jumped the balls. You know what I mean? Can't take nothing from it. I know he got one. Who got the other one? Yeah. They both jumped them. You know what I mean? They were great reads.
Hey, below.
Well, the one pass shouldn't have been a pass. It was a called run, and he threw the ball, so it wasn't even supposed to have been a throw. So I don't know.
So low.
Then you take the sack. He didn't have nowhere to go, because certain things didn't happen. But you don't just throw the ball up. But go ahead, talk to me.
Let's get a little messy.
All right.
Before your players say pressure, bust, pipe. Determining factor of the game.
So
What was the determining factor?
this game.
Oh, what?
That Martinez.
Shout out to Luke.
Okay.
Definitely did a great job calling the defense, even though he was hurt. He definitely did a great job to get us.
About what I've been seeing on Facebook between I've only got pieces of it. What's going on with you and Mark?
So me and Mark, we go way back, man. Ain't
Uh-huh.
never loved with her, to be honest with you. But on the field, we're gonna have it out. You know what I mean? And I think that protest post I made about him, mentally fucked him up, man. You know what I mean? I know it because he's still doing it on that. That was 2017, man.
And that is still to date the best the best doggone one I've ever seen.
In the jerseys.
Yeah, that number 2 though.
I don't know, man. That one right there was.
But yeah, so
that was classic.
Me and Armor, we all gonna. But like I say, man, if y'all tell me, if you tell me you gonna play like that at the beginning of the game, then I know what to expect, man. But for it to happen, I ain't even more mad at Mark. It was Ed. If you go back and look at the video, he looking dead at it, man. Like, goddamn, I take the block in the back, but that us though.
Mark said you turned your back in the middle of the block.
I don't have to rush nobody with my chest showing, bro. I can rush. I can come up with moves to get back there. Once I'm back there, you just can't. Okay, he beat me out the line. Hell, he took my quarterback. Let me go and give him a shove, and then another shove, and then he punched me in the back of the head. And then, you know what I'm saying? I hit the ground, and he just like,
Showing a knot.
Huh?
Showing a knot.
What knot?
On the back of your head.
Oh yeah, I ain't worried about that knot. He punched me, y'all. Oh yeah, Dwayne punched him, not him on the ground.
Yeah, slime ball.
So he posted a video in the group like he did. So everybody,
That's
goddamn,
who
he
did it.
posted the block in the back, cuz. Come on, Armor All. So it's all good, man. I got the lad. We got the lad, man. So it don't matter. If we had lost, I'd probably still be mad before that shit.
I just posted. So I just watched the play on the recap. The huge lineman y'all got.
445001605.
I see y'all use him in the pitch game a lot, but I see him moving a lot. He runs down the field. He stays active. About the most active lineman that I've seen in the league.
He played ball with Georgia Tech. He got that motor in him.
Yeah,
he gonna go.
Good young guy. Definitely.
Well, he came from Raiders.
Appreciate it, Swamp Bucks.
Swamp Bucks,
yeah.
appreciate it.
Oh, I did see it. I was like, he looked familiar, like somebody. Wow.
No, that was great. That was a great pickup. Yeah, he was.
Ja
He was
also
an athlete,
can cook.
man.
He's a great
yeah,
cook. He from New Orleans and definitely blessed the team with his
Chef of the team.
combo. Yeah.
No, that kid's an athlete, man.
Okay.
He's definitely an athlete.
Question: Did anybody in here vote in the All-Star voting?
I did.
I shouldn't, because we can't
when you
vote by our
voted,
game.
when you looked at the offensive MVPs, did you see your quarterback name listed up there as one of the choices?
No, his name was listed up under Shockwave.
But you saw his name though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because one of your players texted me asking me how the heck your quarterback didn't even make it on the list.
Why
And
he on
I
Shockwave
was
though?
just curious as to why.
Why he on Shockwave list?
It was a typo.
That was a typo, obviously.
Like that.
So that just let me know that people
like
don't
that.
read. Stuff be right in their face and they don't read, but they'll swear to God something ain't right. I ain't gonna call him out just because he said it. I ain't calling him out.
But you made the error though. Just like you did on the
Well, I
post.
think
and said
that
we was
everybody
gonna
know
win.
Gio Morgan don't play for Shockwave.
I want the mix.
But
He threw that bitch in the trash.
But yeah, so what does this championship mean for y'all?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Job's not finished.
Oh, it means something. All that dancing y'all doing, bro. Come on.
If you look at every film, the main thing we've been saying, mission 1 complete.
All right.
This ain't the
What
overall
mission from
vote.
last season? What's the mission you were talking about?
No, the
overall
organization,
mission.
period.
Okay.
Is natural,
Period.
man. You know what I mean?
We
Like-
went to bed at
Like
national.
we trying.
Horribly.
And we heard all the shots that was taken.
Oh hell yeah, plenty.
But,
we heard
fuck
about our
that.
first round exit.
We got to
last
focus
year.
on us.
We heard about a team talking about our first round exit last year on the podcast. Just with, you know what I'm saying? They reversing. They out the first round. You know what I mean? So I mean.
But it's about us.
It's
We ain't
about
focused
us.
on nobody
Damn
else.
sure ain't. I'm just
It's
proud.
about us getting
I'm just
done.
proud of the young boy, man. Be honest with you, man. Like, we got Sid. He was a linebacker at LOZ, but his size, his speed, we brought him down the D line. We Sid.
Oh, he came from LOZ?
Yeah. So we got
Good,
KC.
good move.
KC been
We
with
ain't recruiting nobody.
No.
Not recruiting nobody.
Nah, we close.
They came to us.
Because
The
like,
proposition was brought to us.
Exactly.
Hey, man.
because like at our practice, man, like we see a lot of other teams practice where we practice at, and they just out there freestyle. You know what I mean? We just gonna play off defense. At our practice, man, we do real situation. Like it's 3rd and 7. What we gonna do? We gonna try to get the whole 7, or get some, make it 4th and 1. We do situations at practice. You know what I'm saying? We'll get
Our
to the
practice
goal
look
line.
like a hard knocks practice.
Yeah, we'll get to the goal line. Be like, all right, it's first on the team. We know it's the hardest spot to really score. What's y'all best 4 plays y'all got? And we literally out there playing. If they make a mistake, they rerun it. You know what I mean? So when we practice a real game situation. And then we got these young boys running, man, all over the place. Shit, that shit just keep me young, to be honest.
Yeah, you talking about?
I'm just liking what I see when we at practice. We have a 30-player practice because we got like 45, 46 in the group. But like your spot determines coming to practice, bro.
I see that a lot throughout the season. The teams that have coaches tend to execute a lot better than the teams without. I see a lot of decisions that are made that I think would be different if there was a coach calling it. I've watched games, and like you just mentioned, it might be 3rd down and 20. And, you know, I see a player go for a 25-yard pass and pass up a 10-yard lineman right in his face. You know, so I definitely think coaching makes a difference. Practice is something that I hear a lot of the teams struggle with getting players to come to practice, and then they don't show up, and then they don't wonder why they don't perform on game day. So,
But it was different. Coming out of Nationals, like I said, we went to bed. Went 1 and 2. After that, we had a team discussion, and the discussion was mainly about this year we got to have the tough decisions and the tough conversations. If you bullshitting, and that's my dog, EJ. Oh, you want to go to that 7-on-7 tournament? That don't mean shit. Hey, bro, your starting role is in jeopardy. Those tough decisions, them tough conversations. Some folks, we were taking note. Oh, that nigga only been to 2 practices out of 5. So when that nigga come to the game, hey, why ain't in the game?
2 out
You
of
remember
5.
we had 5 practices and your ass only showed up at 2? We got enough dogs on the field
Putting the heat
that
on
can do every
niggas.
job. We had a coalition of 4 men. And all 4 men stood as one to make decisions. Hey, big bruh, I know you like to talk about what Wolfpack used to be. It's a new day and time. Your ass got to show up at practice too.
Man, bullshit, man. I have my girl practice at the same field. I make my women come to where we practice at.
Right.
So
We got to
practice
hold
first,
you
then
to the
grow
same
back.
standards.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Donovan, go ahead, go in. He'll be back.
is that a call?
That's a caller.
We got a call, Dwayne?
Yeah, trying
Smoke
to get it connected.
Oh, okay.
What the comments say?
What's the number?
I posted it already.
We posted it. League and Nationals don't compare.
Dwayne.
Those 7 men like that, Tyree.
Say what?
Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Man, what up, champ?
What's up, champ?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's on?
Oh, that Luke.
What's up, man? This is Luke. What's up, man?
Pass my
What's
bedtime.
going on, man?
Do the dance, man.
Yes, sir. Excuse, man. Go ahead and pop that right quick, man. James, what's up? Lo, what's up, man?
What's
Dwayne,
good,
everybody.
bro, man? Talk to us, man. How's it feel, bro?
Man, it feel right. It feel like, you know what I'm saying, to put something together and get some rewards just kind of quick, man. It's a good feeling, man, to see, you know what I'm saying, reap benefits of this already. So, job ain't done yet, but it's a good direction, you know.
Gotcha, man.
So do you have any tournaments lined up where
VA.
Let me see.
Virginia Beach?
It's official.
Okay.
We going to Virginia.
Okay.
Y'all
Everybody
beat us
going?
there.
Huh?
Everybody going?
Man, the show on the road, bro.
Well, I mean, 'cause you
Some
know,
of them folks in the DMV brought us up.
Where they
On the
beat me
live,
there.
I had Pete, so
Meet me there. Yeah, beat me there.
The one that's posted, it's still labeled Virginia Beach.
The 22nd and
Yeah, it's labeled
23rd,
Virginia
right?
Beach,
You
but
going to the one
it's in North. It's in Norfolk,
Yeah.
but it's labeled Virginia Beach.
Right now, we got 15 people that said they going. Hint, hint. If you ain't got them,
Because I know
that
this, I've
tells
been
me
seeing a lot of
everything.
times when, you know, teams travel, people tend to fall off. And I think that it's important that teams go and travel together. instead of just trying to wait the Nationals to travel.
That's why we said this is an accomplishment, but it don't mean nothing. Because
Right.
if the overall goal is met, and that's a national championship, all this is in vain.
I definitely.
We trying to travel 25 deep or better, man. We ain't doing that. We trying to do that 12, 13 shit. We want everybody to experience.
Just like how we got the numbers for 15 going to the tournament, like Luke was saying during the playoffs. Big shout out to Cam. He joined from LOZ over here. He did a great job with this season.
Yes, sir.
Cam got hurt. KC, I think, was kind of hurt.
We had a few
Donovan
injuries.
got hurt. Like how Luke was saying, even Luke got hurt. I mean, and Luke went and put on his captain hat and started coaching. So it's like Luke was saying in the chat, like, not compared to Bama, but we fully loaded. Like, everybody here can do their job and play well. And one thing that I know from the season, we checked our ego. And that's the great thing. We all won. We checked our ego. We knew who was coming in, and we're like, hey, we want to win. So, like Luke was saying, hey, it may not be your time, but guess what? Everybody can't make every game. Everybody has a life outside this flag football. When your time comes, show up. Like Wallace was saying, our other captain, he was like, hey, your moment, show up. And I feel like everybody on this team does that.
But on another note, I know a lot of the guys, they too young to remember, but when I talked to the other three captains, we followed the formula. The Young Crews, the Shockwaves, EA Strays. Those guys just didn't fellowship on Sunday at the game. They had situations or events where they bond was built off the field. Say, hey man, everybody lock and load. Come to the house. We're on the grill. Go to every house. We're on the grill. And you know what I mean? It was little things like that. A lot of this game is just built on trust. Because if you don't got that trust, you're going to overdo what your job is. And everything will be fucked up.
I definitely see that with some of the teams that tend to win a lot. They tend to do a lot more off the field team activities. They kind of make it into a little small family, so to say, and it builds a different level of trust and responsibility, holding one another accountable. When the game days comes and people don't tend to get in their feelings when a decision is made because they understand where it's coming from.
I thought you about to say something. You want about to say something?
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say one thing, too, man. Let me stand up real fast. Hold up. Put it like this, man. Shout out to the guys, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to us. Appreciate all y'all boys in here, man. Coming back from Nationals, that's what really started to run with everything. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, it really started, me, Luke, and Tyree, we was talking about, like, trying to build the team better. Because it's like every time we go to Nationals, we got to add from different teams that's in Virginia. And, like, we can't practice with them out here. Like, no disrespect, none of them, nothing like that. But, like, once you go to Nationals, you got to go loaded. So we got out there. A couple people got hurt. I got hurt. And, like, things just trickled. But, like, on the way back home, like, we see that, like, we had the potential to do it because 4-4 took it, but the team that they played, we only lost to them by, what, 3 points. It was 8-11. That was it. And not for nothing, on the first drive, one of the players had dropped the ball. He don't usually play with us like that. So, but anyway, once we came back out here, like, me and Luke, like, you know what I mean, Tyree, all of us, we started talking, like, and we more so just built a foundation and, like, more of a family because, like, now the way that everything is with the team and stuff like that, like everybody's really brought in like at this point. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, we went to Nationals, got our ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie, we came home on Saturday. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Came home on Saturday. We ain't never come home on Saturday before. It was usually Sunday. So we seen what the task was, we seen what was going on. We came back out here and we built it up, man. And that's it. Like, and this ain't nothing to really be proud of. We know what the bigger goal is, but we're working towards it.
Yeah, man, we had to check on ego week 1. Yeah. But week 1 was ugly, boy. You would have thought we went 0-2 in the chat, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to be the old head
no cap.
with a young team.
All right.
I'm waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, about to go through my little old man routine with the Tiger Ball. I come in the hallway at Nationals, this nigga goddamn opening up a beer, and I'm like, kind of trouble you got going on in your life?
I'm on demon time, boy.
Like, the fuck?
I'm on
about to
demon
play a
time.
game.
You right. And what I did showed up.
Another bill.
Showed up.
Another bill.
Snag. Yo. We locked and loaded, man.
Digital did definitely. He balled out this season. Like, that's my bro. He definitely balled out. Like,
They couldn't call him Mr. No Yak no more.
And I put that O-line against anybody.
Any day.
My rushers against anybody.
And I ain't
My
even on the
rushers against
field.
Anybody.
Like I always say.
Number one center of the league is Tone.
Facts.
Shout out to my center,
Tyrese
man.
always get on me about this. I always say
Tyrese,
that we got the best O-line in the league, best D-line in the league. We the best. Like, I feel like we just turn into the 100 now. Like, everybody want to come at us. Like, huh? Yeah, DJ Khaled.
Still got work to do.
That's what comes with it.
Yeah, still got work to do though.
That's what comes with
Yeah,
it.
that's scary. I was still loaded,
knock
man. We
on-
still adding pieces too.
Yeah, we still adding pieces.
Yeah.
We ain't finished.
Shout out that boy, that boy
I
Don.
ain't gonna say too much. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jay
Oh, hey,
Strick,
hey,
the best
James.
safety in the league.
A little bit off schedule.
That boy Street.
Jay Strick.
Hey, he was doing it with one hand.
My boy Jay Sticks, he the best safety in the league, yo. He hands down the best safety.
Easy.
Get a pick every game.
Easy.
Put your best up against Wallace.
Huh?
Put your best up against Wallace.
Shout out to wide receiver number 1.
Huh?
Wallace
Hey,
Smiley.
I heard we got some new teams coming in too, y'all.
Who?
So is that New Jack and YB or who is it?
Got a new team coming.
Say what?
Nah, it
The
got
way
quiet.
James' eyes looking, I don't think it is.
He announced the 3 new teams, and no, it's not neither one of the teams you just mentioned.
So it's not New Jack or
You look
YB.
confused.
Oh,
Something
man.
The name of 'em.
100 grand?
Yeah, one was 100 grand.
Is it 100 grand or 100 rounds?
Hey, can I ask you something real quick?
Huh?
100 grand.
Can I ask y'all something real quick, James? And that, like, what's the?
Oh, what happened? The phone cut off.
I want to be messy, right?
Nah, he done.
But look. So as customers of the league, right? Like we all, and I can kind of speak for everybody in the league teams wise, but I ain't heard nobody say otherwise. We all want New Jack and YB in the league.
It's breaking up, Dwayne. Tell him to call back.
He said.
Now we breaking up. I'm finna pull up on your ass. You gonna hear that?
You heard what he said?
Like that's just crazy though, man. Them 2 of the top teams in the league. They got some of the top players in the nation.
I think he
Yeah,
right.
OC one of the only players to make a national flag football team, the
All-Star
league,
game is coming up on
and he ain't allowed in the league. That's crazy.
Shout out to Luke and Angelo are our 2 All-Star coaches.
Hey.
We shout out to them. We were hoping the votes would have got in on time last night, but they didn't because I wanted to announce the teams tonight. So you'll probably have to find out sometime this weekend. But Luke and Angelo will be coaching the All-Star game. So shout out to them. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can. But you're allowed to have 1 assistant coach each, but it just can't be somebody that's going to be playing in the game. I believe. Did I say you're coaching the North and Luke is coaching the South?
That's how it should be, because he a Pittsburgh. And you know what I'm saying? The Falcon down
With the
here.
vote and stuff, I don't be knowing all them folks' names and stuff.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I put it
That
out
was everybody's struggle.
back at the end of the last week,
Right.
so that you could look at the people. And then I reminded everybody during the playoffs so that you could look at the people. And you know, that's all I can say. But the reason why, I'm explaining the reason why it's done. Because if you were able to vote for yourselves, then it would just be a bunch of the people whose teams voted the most. And that don't make you an all-star. Because if you the backup to the backup, why are you writing your name in? But I actually see that happen. If you are all-star, people know who you are.
So the only they don't know
No.
But they only do offense and defense. They don't do stuff like line.
I mean, what you got to do is you got to think about your game against certain players and who gave you a matchup. And if you don't know their name, do what I did. I just gave descriptions.
Because we used to just do it all. And then people
I
felt
did
like
it
they didn't
because I
have
know
a
people's
voice.
names.
So therefore,
I know a certain people name.
you
gotta know.
like for
Yeah.
instance, I mean, don't be looking at this.
Look at it,
But,
Gates.
like,
Take a picture.
I edited it. But like some people was just like, well, it might as well see it. Somebody was like, the quarterback for Smoke. Well, we know who that is.
Right.
That's all I need.
That's all you need. Yeah.
You know.
Not a whole like full name like going into depth.
I can find who people are based on the description and the mention. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So.
champs, y'all have fun. Y'all home safe. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tyree. Congratulations again,
But
bro.
I can tell you while y'all are here, before I say anything else, I can tell you the most voted on person, the person that received the most votes in the entire All-Star ballot was Gio Morgan.
Yeah.
He received
Big glow.
so
Big good.
he definitely has made it as a quarterback for the All-Star game. He received more votes than any
quarterback
player
in the league.
at any position combined.
As
So,
it should be.
shout out to that.
That was
And
heavy.
again, that comes from your peers, because you know you're not allowed to vote for your own player, and we try to make sure that it's spread out evenly. So the rest of the stuff will come up tonight. So if you are not listed on the All-Star roster, that means the people don't think you're an All-Star. That's all it is. You just got to do more.
Oh, they don't know you. I mean, a lot of that plays a role.
You know, I mean, Amos. Some people wrote in Shockwave quarterback. You ain't got to know his name, but you know who he is. I don't think
It changed when we played him.
Huh?
I said the QB changed when we played him, so we don't.
Well, that's because somebody gave him a nice little tackle the first play of the game.
Hey, y'all tackle my boy. Y'all tackle my boy.
I'm trying to get it, man. I was just hustling to the play, man. I thought the play was still on.
That's fucked up.
Wipe them slap out.
Fucking hounds.
He said I had to get him.
I had to get him.
Go wheel champ back there.
Oh man. Hey, listen, man. Real talk. I mean, you guys balled out this year, man. I mean, you know, I hear y'all, you know, on the level saying this means nothing, but let's face facts, man. Any championship means.
Nah.
There you go. Yeah.
Nah. It ain't no downplay like that.
Yeah, okay. Every championship means.
We had to go through an 18 to get it.
Yeah, that's the one. And then how many times y'all just beat us in brawl and y'all kicked us out last year? I ain't forgot. You thought I
so
forgot?
this was payback.
Yes.
And that one probably mean more than that. We had to go through 2 18s for that one.
For this one here? Yeah.
That's the real one right there.
Two on.
Like,
So-
at the end of the day, you want to go ahead and
Yeah,
the revenge tour ain't over.
it ain't over, bro.
Over.
we just
It's
started
still going. The revenge
pit
tour ain't
stop,
over.
got some real lows, Arizonas and shit.
definitely
you
not
know
over.
what I'm saying?
So who
But-
y'all want to open up the season again?
We'll give
New
it.
We don't
Jack.
know who in the league.
I'm trying to get some get back on.
We don't know who in the league.
Yeah, you do.
Huh?
Yeah, you do.
I'm saying that you said there were 3 new teams, right?
Oh, we already told
This
you
your
they
league.
was.
Who you?
I only heard 100 grand.
100 Grand, 9L family, and
I'm
Asylum.
gonna be
Nah, I'ma let you know.
Team we normally play too now.
I'm a say.
Oh boy. Oh, with the
Asylum the sack team.
nah, that
You know them?
7-man too. He played with GE.
Yeah. Shout out to Sap. But I think
I
that's
just want to play some new teams. I'm tired of playing the same. I want to see some new styles.
I'm tired of folk crying.
Yeah.
I just want to play
I mean, I still
football.
want to play
bro.
my regular.
You don't care about that, right?
What about Georgia Raiders?
I'm tired of being them.
Damn. They say 1-1.
They beat us. Yeah, they 1-1 against our game.
Yeah, they gotta be humble now. They 1-1 against.
Man,
Yeah,
play
watch
for
the
y'all
first
money,
game.
bro. Put y'all check
They already
up,
said they
bro.
would.
If you ain't spent it yet, put that shit
All right,
up,
bro.
We'll,
already
we'll
said
play
they
for
would.
the band. They get 900 of a band.
They got 1,000.
Huh?
They got 1,000.
We were supposed to get 1,500, but James shorter us.
But they
You
ain't
saw
we
that,
here
right?
there. We'll play for their band though. The same roster y'all had the last time we played y'all with our roster. I don't care if y'all want to play at Ben Hill, nigga.
I
We can
wasn't
do
there for
that.
that.
I like
Georgia
their
game
I like
either.
Ray the quarterback though.
Nah, I love Ziggy to death. That's my boy.
Ziggy
Oh yeah,
nice.
he
I
be
like
balling,
Ziggy.
but I
Ziggy
wasn't there
really
for that first game, so that's why they won.
Excellent.
Hey, James.
I say Georgia
How come
Raiders.
The
We got a call on the line.
Why did the check say 1,400, but on the chart?
Because in the captain's chat, we put that's what it was gonna be.
But on the flyer it said 15.
And listen, he screenshotted that immediately, but it was changed immediately.
I haven't seen one that said 14 though. That's the
Yeah,
crazy
because
part.
that was a screenshot that somebody posted. If in the captain's
You
chat,
didn't post that?
no.
Then who did?
Somebody in your team that tried to show it to us and say it said this.
All right, that's all right.
But did we not say it in the captain's chat, Angela, and explain?
Yeah, we did. Go
Because
ahead.
normally the prize is $1,500,
Right.
but because we split, it was $2,400. It was $14 and $1,000. Because remember, I still had to pay for a second location, and we had to pay for all these other stuff.
I feel
Money
it.
don't
Should've
grow
gave
with
him 9.
They should have got 9, bro.
I mean, that's the most generous comp prize I've ever
That
seen.
was
I ain't gonna lie.
500.
Remember, the league was designed for
Get your
them.
money back.
Right.
The league was designed for them.
That was the reason.
That's how the other
I
champion
won't
got
just
everything.
go, forget about them just all of a sudden because we let better competition in. If I wasn't going to have one playoff, they weren't going to win. They had no chance at winning.
They had chances. Wait, they showed up. They played.
A lot of those teams.
They the team. Everybody got
A
a
lot of
chance
those
every
teams
Sunday.
would not have had a chance.
Nah,
Because the whole
man.
bracket would have been different.
Ain't
You
no
guys
boy-
wouldn't have faced any of y'all in the first
So
round.
they got
Hey James,
$1,000 for
hey
a
James,
moral
every
victory.
dog had a day, right? Hey James,
What?
They got $1,000 for a moral victory.
It wasn't no moral victory.
I can watch it on to the next.
every dog had a day. Why you ain't let them have their day? Why you ain't let them have a chance? Let them try it.
NIT ain't get. How much money they get to their school?
Let
for
it try.
NIT?
Hold on one second, James. We got. Go ahead, caller.
Yo, what up, champs?
Is that Donovan? Yo.
Oh, I was about to say that ain't Armor, is it? Wax on, wax off.
Hell no. Hey, I knew we had them boys beat when they was talking all that shit before the game even started.
That's directed y'all.
What they say, Donovan?
They was talking all that stuff. Hey, I think we should play Raiders first, though. Welcome up to the big leagues.
I'm assuming he playing on that team. Which team is that? Oh, okay.
Question.
What's your
Throughout the
score?
season, which defense held y'all to the least amount of
Same
points?
comment.
Who?
Ourselves.
I said which
Hey, I think
Ourselves.
somebody referring to Outcast though.
Yeah.
Ourselves.
I said that they held y'all to the lowest scoring output of the
I ain't gonna
season.
even
What was
hold
the
y'all,
score?
bro.
What was
Probably.
the score?
Who you thinking?
I ain't gonna even hold
What
you,
was the
bro.
score?
What the score was? James?
I think it was 6-0.
It was 6-0.
Yeah, we won 6-0.
Yeah, bro. The offense was off.
How many?
It wasn't
many points
even
did
nothing
they
that
score?
y'all did, bro.
Who you
To be
talking
honest with you, bro.
Who you talking about?
Outcast. Yeah, bro. Y'all was at y'all was at Dunkin' Donuts. Y'all ain't even score offensively, and you on that side of the ball too. And I love you to death, Jalen.
That man throw so many interceptions that game.
Yeah. We ain't
Nah,
scoring
that-
no conversation.
Nah, we good.
Yeah. You got a donut, boy. Yo.
Shout out to my brother Terrell.
Bro, y'all ain't even score.
Yeah, well, you're a donut. You don't get to talk without that.
I'm sorry, G. Glocklin, you my boy, but you did not score.
Carl, you got anything, man? You want to add on to the championship run?
What's up, bro?
That nigga just came to talk.
I just hope it's harder next year because y'all really wasn't no competition.
All right, I told him pop y'all.
I'm gonna say what everybody's scared to say. Them boys didn't beat us in the ship.
So it been on our back.
Hold on. What you just say? Say it one more time.
Them boys ain't beat us in the ship. They know who I'm talking about.
Oh.
Donovan, don't talk about them boys like that, man. Relax, bro. Come on, Binky. Don't do it, Binky.
Hang up the phone. Hang up the fucking phone.
Yo,
He said first round, they out.
yo.
Hit 2 touchdowns, didn't he?
I ain't even want to do that.
He dropped the mic on that one.
Told that nigga to hang up the phone.
Going.
Told him to hang up the phone.
I said 2 scores.
No, you said a team, too.
12.
You said a team. What team you say, James?
You said a team. You said a team was going to win about
Hell
two.
yeah.
We not mention that name up here, but you said a team. team.
I said that I felt like 4-4 and Georgia Smoke would play in the championship game, and I said I thought 4-4 would win by 2 scores.
Because
Well,
what was the reason why behind that?
they had been rolling all season.
Whoa. We rolling shit.
James.
Rolling what season?
They
What
had-
season?
They had been
This year?
scoring.
This year? This season, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had been beating most of the opponents by 20 points.
We
They
ain't-
had the
we ain't
highest
most of
point
them.
differential of any team in the league.
We ain't most of them.
Huh?
We ain't none of them.
I'm just saying. I'm just like any other analysis that just looks at what's on tape. And based on what I saw on tape, I felt like that they would do it. Some things happened, and they did. So therefore, you guys are sitting here with this.
Y'all want me to say
What
it?
time would the championship
Y'all want me to say
game
this
play?
conversation? Y'all want me to say this conversation? I'll say this shit.
At 3.
Man,
them folks heading on the road at 10 o'clock.
Hey, you talking about?
Go back at the house by 10 o'clock.
Hey, you talking about? Hey, you talking about?
Go that house, watch it live.
Hey, look. Hey, nah, it respect over there. It respect for real though.
I love 4-4.
I love them folks.
Hey, yo, next conversation.
Them my
But I just
guys.
think-
But the competition, like talking to Jump.
but realistically,
at the barbecue like
y'all
this.
have won. Y'all have the
Yeah.
rings, and it's much respect. But I think anybody that would have not thought 4-4 would have went further than the playoff would be just hating.
Correct. Yeah.
No.
That's just
No
it.
disrespect to 4-4.
You know,
Like,
even
I
though
respect
they
them.
could have been beat, but I don't think anybody would have expected them to go home in the first round.
I digress, bro.
Well, yeah, but James, you gotta think they played Joe World, and if you remember the first matchup with Joe World, 4-4 did the opposite. They jumped on them, and then Joe World came back, and it made it a tight game at the end. So that's why that game wasn't that big of a surprise. You know what I mean? Those teams match up really well against each other. That wasn't a surprise at all. They just match up really well. So
Yeah, I
you
digress.
know this football is a game of matchups, man.
I digress.
any given Sunday, like they always say. All these
Every
teams,
dog
yeah.
had a day.
And it's great to see.
Every dog had
And
a
it's great to
day.
see.
It's almost like I can ride up in
Low.
the sunset and then know Atlanta playing football in Atlanta going to be straight. I'm seeing some young cats come out here, man.
Are you dropping hints?
No, I ain't dropping no
Oh.
I'm just saying good loyalty and like and us older guys, man. When you see people like Casey and Cal and Mary and PJ, young cats, man, you see them keep the game going. You actually watch them play, and they really can play some football, bro. Like even with 4-4, when I first seen them, like, wait a minute, hold up. These balls gonna be some problem. I'm just looking at the sideline, looking at them play.
Oh yeah.
You tell another team I like, they just don't have no system. DOA, well, when they had Wooten, when they had all that speed or whatever, I really like DOA at one time.
I like DOA.
I like good God, these boys, wow, this young
I'm a little shocked at DOA's outcome this season too.
Yeah, so it's like just to sit back and watch a lot of these teams, man. Like, God damn, I'm glad y'all went here with Wu playing back in the day. Well, we playing with the Bill Cartwright back in the day.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's been good to see, man. Especially the old cat. Yeah, it keep you going for a minute. She's gonna be around for a long time. And I'm talking about tournaments too. See what we did out of national. Or what Atlanta did anyway, so yeah, it's big.
We can't take this shit, bro. We coming.
Yeah, for real.
That's all I know. We
I
coming.
still want to come to the game when I can't play no more. Yeah, that shit like that be working. That's what I'm saying. These young boys playing, man. I ain't like I sit on that side and I'm like, God damn.
So James, how you feel about the season as the owner? How you feel?
I feel it was a great season.
Where you rank it at? How many ships you done gave out since you been doing 8 man?
But this was my 7th season. Yeah, 7th season. Probably
Lost the words, boy. Best show on the road.
number 1.
Uno.
Yeah.
You saying that 'cause we here. We're gonna ask you next week too.
I think because I was talking, I looked at, and you know, I saw, and I appreciate all the people that hit me up afterwards with the good comments, all of that. And I meant to catch Tyree before he left with his comment as well, but I did address it in the beginning before y'all got here. I know the distance was a little bit further than it was supposed to have been originally, but I felt like it was needed for the environment that I was trying to put out there. And
True.
I think that at the end of the day, everybody appreciated the actual environment of the playoff. Because to me, I was just sitting there, I'm like, this felt like a little small tournament.
It did feel like a tournament. It was very family oriented too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that.
That's all we want, man. We just trying to start the competition, keep the competition going. I mean, it's really all of a fun rivalry. I mean, throughout, like you said, we all got respect for 4-4, all the teams in the league, DOA, Smoke, everybody in the league, but it's all competitive. So for the most part, we all enjoyed it, and it was, like I said, it was a good league. It was definitely my favorite season with this new team.
It definitely was.
Definitely.
And the reason why I was debating because I was like, the first season was, even though it wasn't as many teams, it felt great because it was the first one and it went off without a hinge. But this one, I feel like, wow, this has really took it there. Being at 2 different locations, having to, because we have so many teams, and like I say, looking at what the possibility that the summer might hit, because I spoke to all the teams, every team is coming back, and now we have 3 new teams that are signed up, which would technically put us at 20, and then when his best friend team come back, that'll put us at 21, and then there's one other team. So I'm like, 22 teams, that's crazy,
16 season?
16 games. Huh?
Make the season long?
NFL
Depends,
shit.
not with a third
17
field.
game, good playoff.
I mean, it's just amazing to be able to continue to put that out there and provide the quality and the products for the players and add the other things. I don't think anybody in here has ever been to an awards party except for Gates, so I would really encourage y'all to come because it's a different, it's just some fun stuff, extra stuff to do outside of what normally happens. I hope to see y'all at the skills challenge because you win a discount off the league registration if you win that. But it just gives me the opportunity to provide extra things.
We got the 4x2 on lock.
Yeah, Cam,
Well,
KC,
whoever
4x2,
else.
The second man got to be 240 plus.
We got it on lock.
We got it on.
Ja, where you at? Where Ja at? Where Ja at?
Oh, dang, you're right. 'Cause I don't know about it. Yeah, but so
Damn, we hitting backflips at the finish line.
He 240.
We hitting backflips at the finish line.
So we added a offense defensive line tug of war this year for the teams. So your offense and defense will come together and it'll be just those players.
The best in the league.
Coming against the other one, so that's gonna be fun.
Man, them boy be in the gym, boy. I know y'all seen no gas folk in that gym, boy. 6 days a week. Where you gonna go
Ain't
get
no
mine?
point you old racing, you Gates.
You rush, ain't?
James,
Who the fastest man still? Who the fastest man in Atlanta?
He in the 4x2. He in the 4x2.
Quick question, James.
But you haven't lost. You ain't never lost.
You gotta go out on top, boy.
What's up?
Who's your favorite for next season?
Who's my favorite? For
Yeah,
next
who's
we
your
got
favorites?
questions for
Who's your
James.
favorites for next season?
Don't make it us. We like the underdog.
Yeah.
Don't make it us. We like the underdog.
My top number 1, or can I give you like a top 4?
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorites
You
for
can do
next
top
season?
5, James.
Who your
That's the
bonus,
question.
baby?
Top 3.
Eagles.
I say top 5.
I say top 3, top 4. That'll give you a
Yeah,
playoff
yeah,
bracket.
that good
Semi-finals playoff bracket.
Do top
If
3.
I-
Top 3.
There you go.
Okay. Smoke, 4-4, and Shockwave. And it ain't because y'all 3 are here, but I really felt like, because even when I said the team that I felt that would beat 404, I said it would be Shockwave. And I mean,
We took heat.
barring that one mistake that should have never taken place, and I'm pretty sure they know what I'm talking about, Shockwave definitely would have beat 404.
Huh.
But
Shout out to Josh.
came out there and showed why he wanted the top DBs in the league.
What you tell me?
But I think I still have to put those 3 teams at
Shout
the
out to
top,
Josh.
which is one of the reasons why I have to separate the playoffs. Because if it was just all one bracket, 4-4 Shockwave, Smoke, Georgia Elite,
and Joe
would have all played the bottom teams, and I don't know that the bottom 4 teams would have made it out of there. And then in the second round, they would have played the next group of teams. And I'm just not sure those teams would have made it out there. But since I started the league for them. I'm not going to kick them to the curb just because I brought y'all in.
Nah, that's how they get better,
it's
though.
for them to get better. You see what I'm saying?
Cause you gotta think, right? At the old league, 4 was new. Shotway was beating up on 4. Outsider was beating up on 4 when I first got here. You feel me? So I ain't going. Like, I get you. I get it. I understand.
So
it wasn't no moral.
But it wasn't.
You get beat.
But all along it was gonna be a separate. When it came down to the playoffs. So no, they weren't some comp people. I mean, just after they were not the best of the rest.
And for real though, Raiders should have been on over there where we was at.
Well, their record didn't say that this year, and I had that conversation with them offline. If you wanted to be over there,
Who was it between them and who?
It wasn't between anybody. Georgia, Lee, and United got the record and got over there.
No, I got you.
So
I got you.
but like I said, if we get this many teams, then it's more probably be an 8-8 next season.
They would have been in a. They would be a what you call that, a play-in tournament before the playoffs.
No, because I'm not putting. I refuse to put a 1-9 team in the playoffs ever again. That's a waste of my time.
Don't talk about my old team.
Y'all made that were.
That was my family, man.
I'm just talking about period. We've had plenty of teams that have won 1-9, and then I'm just like, what are you putting? What are you in the playoffs for? That's not 2-8. Don't make the playoffs.
No,
that just
in any league.
That is
if you break 500, you might not make it.
You know what I'm saying?
The Hawks just lost last night.
Well, I salute you, James. You got a good product. You're doing well, man.
Yeah. But I mean, the plan is to continue to grow, to continue to develop, and hopefully one day we can be in a perfect place to where everybody will be happy in the beginning. But because I know at the end everybody will be happy because somebody gonna lose. But it's more to it than what people think. And why can't eventually it may get there. We'll see. But for right now,
Location.
I got to do what I feel is best to continue to be able to put out what I'm putting out.
What about locations for this season coming up in the summer? Same.
I don't unless Carver says something different. I don't see us changing from those 2 locations.
I like it. No, I rock with it. I rock with it. I was just
Carver
making.
is the only wild card. I don't know what they're gonna do. McNair, we're definitely gonna be there, but the goal is to continue to keep the turf field so we don't have to miss weeks with bad weather. Yeah,
that's cool. I rock
Hey
with
man. This has been one heck of a show, man. One heck of a season. 5-star sports, man.
Big Smoke.
The pro champions, Georgia Smoke. Anything
Smoke.
y'all got to sign off with, man?
I want to say,
God is amazing.
yo.
$100 that was missing.
Nah, man,
Anything to sign off with?
I'm just proud of these young folk, man. I'm just enjoying this shit, man. Congratulations, George Smoke, man.
God is amazing.
Go ahead.
I know that we just won. Everyone's competing against us now, but I'm just letting y'all know I'm competing against my teammates. Just know y'all shouldn't
Speak louder, my guy.
Well, can I ask you a question before you leave this there? Is this your final team?
This is the first team I won
I'm
with.
just saying, are you gonna loan your services out anymore?
Nope.
When did I do that?
Were you not on
live
2 other teams in my league?
You talking about when Smoke wasn't in it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm just asking. Is this it?
Smoke wasn't in it. This is my final team. Yes, sir. Stop trying to play me.
I got something for these folks.
What you got, Digital?
Hey, man. Hey, look, Atlanta, we got to look out for this flagship period to put it on the map, bro. You feel me? We got to put this shit on the map. Everybody, iron sharpen iron to them folks that can't play. Y'all get somewhere where we can at least scrimmage or something. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, everybody that was in James League, bro, hey, congratulations. Good league, whatever. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, Atlanta, we gotta get together. We gotta get together for the goddamn Nationals. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not even from Atlanta. I say I'm from Florida. That's where Flag grew up at. I mean, we all gotta get together.
That's what's up, man. One last thing for you, Gates, man. All these championships you won, man, over the course of your flag football career.
Tell them how
bro.
many you got, Gates.
Do you even
were
know?
just talking
You
about
got-
it
I
with
know.
me.
Well, I told this right here, to be honest with you, man, and we ain't just talking about championship. We just talking about everything I've ever. This made 100, man. No cap. They made 100 right here. We talking about the fast man races, the tournaments, the 9-man, 7, anything I've ever played. This made 100.
Wow.
Real spit, I got all that shit at home. I'm talking about 27 years worth of shit. You know, from the t-shirts. When you win tournaments in Alabama, they give you watches.
Right.
They got all that shit. They got it all.
And just the list.
But you know, but the thing about it is, it probably means a lot to you, but at some point in time, we're no longer going to be here.
Right.
That gives your kids and your family,
Right.
it gives them stuff to think about, to talk about, you know, and be more proud of when they talk about what my dad was able to accomplish.
Right.
Or,
And me having a daughter,
when they
man.
sitting at home.
Right. And I had a daughter. I got a daughter, man, and I tried to get into flag football, but she's the princess. She the cheerleader one. So you know that's my only kid. So, but she still come to the house and wear stuff, you know, play around with stuff, man. But so, you know, I'm just fortunate, man, to be able to play. Like I said, when I came out here low, was a linebacker for Rays. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm sitting here line up and slide. This man checking me, man. You know what I mean? So it's
How
just
that
like,
go? Can y'all talk to me?
Hey man,
We
look.
got time? We got a little time?
Hey man, look, man. That shit was some fun shit, man.
Can y'all tell me about Low in them days of
Hey
playing?
man, Low was moving, man. Them little leg, man. That man was sideline to sideline on your ass, man. That man was sideline to sideline on your ass, man. You couldn't throw them outs and slant with Low playing that.
When
that
did you
slot
retire,
receiver.
Lo? What year?
He picking all that shit out.
Officially, when I tore my Achilles playing 35 and up in nationals, that's when I was done officially.
And what year was that?
But I started slowing down. The year we won nationals was the year I kind of started slowing down.
See, a lot of people like Heard be out there referencing. A lot of young bucks don't even know who Heard is. I think he was the first Atlanta player to get inducted to the Hall of Fame back in the 90s sometime.
That's hard.
That man was the first Michael Vick of flag football, bro.
Facts.
I'm
Where
trying
he
to tell you, he refereed the game. And the young bucks be cussing at him. I like, y'all don't even
Which one that was?
They have no idea who that dude is, man.
I have no idea.
Which
who
one
Heard
that
is.
was, bro?
Well, I guess
He was on the sideline.
know.
I only knew one.
He would have
two of
side.
them.
He would have side.
On your side? On my side?
He wouldn't
He was
both
on their side.
sides.
He said touchdown with Amos to get in there. You know, it's on tape that we seen it from the angle and everything. So, you know. But like I said, that man was the real deal. Hopefully, that why I don't even argue with him. He let you play. So
Nah,
I'm
we
just
definitely
enjoying it.
played though.
Yeah, I'm just
They
enjoying it.
definitely let us play though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the refs. They definitely let us play.
Got punched out in the back of the eye.
Showing a knot.
They
That's actually 3 times showing a knot, man.
Damn, like a 1, 2. I goddamn, I'm wrong.
Show them
What
for
play
that,
was?
that damn knot, man.
What play low done called in? With
But hey, I already knew he was gonna. Once I seen we were playing them, I already know. Gay, hey, boy, you on the clock. Hey, you on the clock.
Nah, but like I said, I enjoyed myself this season, man. I ain't gonna need lie. I always enjoy myself. And like I said, these cats we done got, man, that shit just be fun now. You know, then they know me now. You know, first when they get on the team, they don't know Gates. You know what I mean? Not like that, so they don't understand my personality. My personality, I just want to win and go home. That's all I want to do, man. I don't do none of the other stuff. And yeah, I want to be on the field. I think I still can make plays.
No cap.
Yeah,
but
I'm
hey,
gonna argue like
every week, bro. Every week, man.
It's 4th and 10.
Be
It's 4th
like,
and 10.
hey,
Let
man.
me get in there.
Hey, man.
On them key downs, let me get in there. Y'all can have all the other downs.
But that was a part of checking the egos though, at the door though. Like I was like, hey man, y'all know that man been playing for a minute, bro. I know he tied into his girls, like he trying to sew over that way. But I was just like, hey,
I move my girl team to where the men practice at. So we practice right after the men team. So I'm at the men, and they lead, and the girl take the field.
well, we be trying to get it out the way anyway.
Yeah.
And women gonna wake up late, so
always.
That's just how it be. Yeah, smoking stallions on the way.
Might as well.
Smoking stallions. Co-ed, we on the way.
I'm still having the most fun. I'm healthy, feeling good, feeling great. Still going, man.
Hey, that's who I be trying to keep up with. That my competition right there. Every practice. Don't I call you and be talking shit?
She came to the job today. We shooting shit in the park.
Yeah, and I'm talking shit. Like, oh, that nigga.
Digital always gonna hit me. Digital always gonna hit me. Where you at?
Where you at? No
That's what's
cap,
up.
bro. Like
That's what's up.
I feel like I'm the glue. Like I hang with the old, the middle, the young niggas, the in betweens. Like
Somebody gotta be that guy.
And then also, Lo, it's
Nah.
like with my knowledge and being around so long at practice, I can literally tell, like, say it. You know, here Russia, Shaw or Russia. Things that I learned over the years, we be at practice. I like, man, look, you know, you can line up over here. It's center keep looking down, you know, right before the height go around. So we all work on that at practice, and they do it in the game, and I'm proud when I see it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So there's a lot of see it. Even if you get to the quarterback, don't put your hand up, get hit in the face with the ball, or get the person foul. Still go at his waist, cause just pushing his waist while he in throwing motion can make the ball come out fucked up. So he be like, man, you know, I ain't never thought of no shit like that. Yeah, and if he bring it back down, you still going at his waist, so you might just get the sack.
Right.
If he pump fake it.
Right.
Like, don't worry about the 15-yard penalty. Don't worry about the knocking the ball down. We want him to throw that shit if he under pressure, cause he might just throw a pick.
right.
So
And you don't never know.
yeah, so it just be little stuff you teach.
I'm gonna
teach
jump
these-
so you can pump.
Yeah, already. We know that. Kangaroo ad. But now, you know, it just be little stuff that,
Yeah.
you know, I try to show them.
Yeah.
So and then I had to tell Aunt too, like, hey, bro, however you coach your girls, you gotta goddamn coach up people over here. Like, make sure like you pull in the folks. You can't just be in competition too. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big, you know what I'm saying, part of the ego check too.
Yeah.
Cause I go talk to him when he mad. I'm like, nigga, we don't care that you mad. I said, I don't care, huh?
Get somebody a pointer right quick. Eh?
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we gotta help that nigga. He just went in for you, bro. You feel me? Like that why I had.
So-
I know I had to talk to him,
So-
and he don't push me
So
too.
look, now
I got pushed too.
Now with the D line that we have now, shit, I can go play my 3 plays, sit down. They might not see me after halftime, and I'm just fine.
Right.
Because I know the 3 out there, the 4 out there, eat.
Right.
That's just like I say, man. Look, I ain't in competition with y'all. I want to come out there do chest jump with y'all too.
Right.
I be crunk when y'all get sacked.
But he
You know
told
what I
her, he told her he don't want all these championships. So it's like, bro, how you get it?
Basically.
I know you ain't cry the whole way.
Basically.
I had to tell him that.
Man, I was just
That's
fortunate.
just me and him
I was
talk.
just fortunate, man.
I ain't even letting y'all in on half of it.
It went from Wolfpack, and then I got drafted by Soul Patrol, which was the top 9-man team, then A-tier condition. So I just always played on those teams that was just some, I mean, looking for that one piece. Man, look at that number 27, that big head motherfucker over there. Let's go high. But fat here, let's get him over here. And so that's just how it always happened, man. Then now when we practice at being here, Southside Gorilla was down there with 12, 13.
And
Wolfpack
Gates the
down there
one
with
who
12,
really
13.
put this shit
And I like,
like
hey,
in
man,
the
y'all come here.
atmosphere, bro. He put it in the
Let's do a
atmosphere,
joint
and I
practice
told
right
him
quick.
what I told you that day. I said, nah.
Yeah, we was all saying that shit at free. And I said, well, let you have a joint practice next Sunday, see how it works. And then after that, they're like, man, it might work. And I like, what name of the team gonna be? I like, but all y'all got some of y'all hand with smoke coming out of it. George Smoke, and that's what it gonna be.
No cap.
Everybody
bro.
looked at like, you know what? That shit fine.
Yeah.
And Pee Wee said,
And we went to North Carolina. We
we
took
gonna
that
get
shit on
the
the
jersey. And
road.
came out with that pink shit, being
Yep.
funny.
No.
Man, look, Pee Wee job that he has is like one of the most dopest job. And the man just had a house built. I wouldn't leave that motherfucker neither. Fuck this football. I wouldn't leave it neither.
He had to take care of home.
The man, yeah, he had to take care of home. You know,
Yeah.
white kid. He been playing just as long as I've been playing. I think people were playing the year before me. When I first got into the Forward Park League. And so, yeah, he decided to sit down for a minute and work on home.
This one was for Pee Wee.
Hell yeah.
This one here.
Even
That's-
Shannon came out.
Shannon came out there.
Yeah,
but
Shannon still in the group. Me. He said, "Man, I'm gonna come out there, man. I ain't coming to
Yeah.
coaching them. I'm just coming to support." And man,
This
it was
one
good
for
to see
we,
Shannon on the
man.
sideline. You already know I love that shit.
Everything we do though, like Pee Wee, like Gates, and then you know what I'm saying, on our side it was Luke. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, hey, bro, this one Pee Wee still indulged in gas. Don't nobody get that shit messed up. You know what I'm saying?
He still gonna call and
Shannon
talk that
too.
shit.
Yeah,
I watched the
like.
live. I watched this. Hell no.
So I know he probably talked to him more than I do, but so for me, I was like, bro, Pee Wee still like the glue too. You feel me? Like he the gorilla glue, as you see. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, Gates, he was putting that shit out there. Like, hey, bro, we might well we practice over here with y'all. Y'all be here, we be here. I'm like, nah, nigga, this is a scrimmage.
But the scrimmage turned out like, boy, this shit here might can work, yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
Hey, matter of fact, I play Wolfpack. I'm gonna go rush with y'all, and you go play receiver over there with Gio, and We just start mixing it up.
And
at
it was
practice.
just a bunch of coaching though going on when we integrated that like that. Like folks started talking to folks, and then it just
the next play took forever to run because we seen that coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
play just
Know
happened,
that go.
man, we talk from that side all the way to the other side.
That's how it go.
That's how it go.
That's how it go.
So let me ask you, in your opinion, since y'all have been in the game, you and Angelo right now, hold on. Looking at what y'all have seen, I know you only saw it this season, Angelo, and you've seen it more. What do you think the next team that's on the up and coming that has the potential to just get in and dominate?
what you mean by get in and dominate first?
I'm gonna leave out for
not mean.
No, you can't because they
No,
want
no,
to
no, no, no.
They're not up and coming.
They're
They're
not.
not up and coming. So I'm gonna leave out Shotway, Smoke,
Yeah.
Joe World, and
I'm
Gay. I'm
talking
gonna leave out.
You can't even. We ain't got shit. You can't even leave
But
us
y'all
out.
are not up and coming.
Bro, you know what he meant, bro. He talking about some of the newer team that we seeing play.
Yeah, I
good.
get
The D3 team.
And I'm still
GE, bro. United, GE.
United, GE. And I still like DOA.
PNF.
I still like DOA. POF.
PNF will be back.
Yeah,
this
PNF. They
season.
got a lot of good pieces over
Are
there.
they gonna have more games?
They're gonna they'll be
Okay,
back.
okay.
Yeah, I like DOA. I know them. I mean, they over there. They got them folk blocking.
DOA.
That's probably one of the best O lines I don't win again this season. Put it like that. Them boys really blocking.
I like Rare Form.
Yeah, me too.
I like United and Georgia Elite. I think Georgia Elite to me is they're probably the closest. They're right there. They just have some.
There's a few pieces.
maturing little things they gotta get.
I'm gonna tell you what Georgia Elite
But
problem is, and I hope they
but
listen
they're
to me.
right
And this out of love. I never forget having to talk with some DC team when we went to a national, and they're like, the problem with Atlanta is we fail to realize 8-on-8, everybody eligible. We just want to get the 3 big linemen and 4 receivers, and we just gonna use the receiver. Georgia Elite don't use their linemen. They rarely use their linemen. I mean, I'm talking about plays where 2 linemen go there, we 1 go there. Once they put that in motion, then use all 8 of their players instead of the 2 receivers over here, 2 receivers over here.
They're trying to out athletic you.
Yeah, and
that was one thing I noticed about funny your 2 teams. You 2 use your linemen more than any other teams in the league.
You have to.
When I be watching the film when Art put it up, it's not a game that I don't go by where I see at least 8 passes or more to the linemen from y'all 2 teams.
You won't win on a national level.
You can't, bro.
If you don't
Everybody
use the
is everybody should be accounted for on offense. If you want to go man, if you want to go man.
And another thing I'll say about that too is y'all rotate y'all linemen a lot.
Yeah.
I was watching that game, and I saw so many different people playing on the line with your 2 teams. Different centers, different outside, just consistently rotating and changing.
But that go back to checking the ego at the door.
Because you look at it in a championship, anytime a national team hold up a national championship, it's like 30 motherfuckers in the picture. I know damn well all 30 of y'all probably didn't play that much. But if you just ran down on kickoff, you part of that champ. You played a part in that national championship. You got a ring too. And a lot of folks, oh man, I'm a dog. I ain't finna be running down on no kickoff. Shit, man.
A lot of folks don't know you ain't gotta make the play to affect the play.
Thank you. So
That's
you know,
that's where he come in at.
like I like what
You feel
Smoke
me?
did when we played LOZ, because we got so many players from LOZ. All the LOZ players started against LOZ. All the original Smoke players, we didn't
Now, was
start.
that not Patty or was you?
Hey man,
Nah.
man, go out there, eat and get your old boy, man.
You gotta see something that you gotta see what you missing. Like, bro, you had a gym,
I'm
bro.
gonna say that's what you're trying to play on.
And
that
I liked our team for doing that.
And when
That was
I
dope.
ain't even notice it until we lined up, and then after KC made the first catch, I'm like,
I ain't even realize until just today.
nah.
'Cause I be doing so much out there. I really don't get to see a lot of the people.
I ain't even noticed that jump until the first play when they were like we in there calling a huddle, and they, you know what I'm saying, Gio, woo, woo, he won, and I'm like, all right, I ain't think he about to do that. I'm like, bro, he gonna be nah, bro, out the gate was you make a play, bro. You.
Yeah, that was
That's
dope.
your people. Make a play. Show me y'all practice.
Yeah, that was dope.
That what that was. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like when I seen it, you ain't even got a whole film of the whole interaction. I was like, God, hey, boy, you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was retarded.
Yeah.
Bro went up with one hand, caught the ball, caught it with two, put it back in one, and still had time to brace himself to fall. Y'all didn't see that.
The KC a freak. That boy
That boy freaky, bro. That shit didn't make no
that's
sense.
different, but
No
I see.
disrespect to LOZ. I don't know who the actual head is of that. I don't know where you find these folks at. But boy, you better get an OG over there.
Nigga got Sydney over there, bitch.
Now, he ain't over there. Oh no, he is over there.
Yeah.
He been back and forth. So I thought he was on outside.
Nah, nigga, nah.
Nah, for real, for real, for real,
Yeah, man. I'm just enjoying this shit, man.
A great season, fellas.
Great season.
Great season, bro.
Congratulations.
Shout out to
man.
all the teams, man. Like I said, that's
All
another
the
thing I
teams,
noticed.
bro.
You know, in Atlanta, you should be able to go out at a game or get on a podcast or get on Facebook and talk good football shit and playing the game and good football shit, and it's no hard feeling. That's why I had started seeing Atlanta football go sideways. People taking football trash talk personally. Like, if I just slap your sister, man, look, it's just what we do, bro. Yeah. You couldn't have made it on our chat back in the day. The Mafia chat, boy, you be quiet. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So that's why
That Jake's be
you know
on
I think
fire,
I done squashed stuff with it. Even what's that boy? That Justin, number 23 from Gladiator. I mean Georgia Elite.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we played them, I know that boy a good linebacker. I know he a good player.
That
We
my
playing
boy.
them. I'm looking at him like
That
you know
my
what?
boy.
Hey, y'all watch out. Hey man, 23 to week link. I'm trying to get in the head, and it worked a little bit. 'cause
It
he was
worked
going
that
back
game.
and
I
forth
had
at
to
me
tell him,
and
bro.
not paying attention.
That my boy. I had
Yeah.
to tell him though. I was like, hey.
So you know,
I shouldn't have to come chase, no doubt.
Yeah, you know, I
ain't doing
hollered
it
at
to
the end
you,
of the
bro.
game and let them know, man, look, man, that's just part of my game, bro. Shit. Every bench player on the team gonna hear from me. Just to try to see if you mentally.
Absolutely.
Nah,
you weak, but we on your
I really
ass.
wanted to see them boy bring that thing to the crib though. Back at Nationals though. For
Oh
real.
yeah. Oh yeah. We was all with them.
Yeah, we were with, bro. We at the house watching it on the live. Like,
yeah, we was all.
I wasn't coming out there,
Yeah, I
bro.
thought she was
Anytime
gonna-
I got
they were gonna
a
win
chance to be away from the grass and enjoy the house that I put money into, hey, bro, I'm
My
beat
pool
up.
didn't motherfucking work, man. I was pissed off. We get hot work damn. They be getting over on you. They get over you at that pool house, boy. You pay for that pool, boy. Damn that
The
shit.
pool got hot? No. Hey, they be getting over in January too. I hope somebody in Florida watching this. Hey, bro, y'all make sure y'all jacuzzi
Start to bring
working.
this to a close because I got a 5 o'clock flight to Vegas.
We ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Vegas been wrong all year.
My flight is 6:30.
What time is yours?
6:30.
But yeah, y'all
we
be
gotta
safe,
get out
man.
of
Y'all
here.
like that tomorrow? Bro, why y'all ain't say nothing?
No.
I know, man. My girl made shepherd pie, man. I'm trying to get home and get some of that shepherd pie, man. Shepherd pie me to death,
about
y'all.
that.
Hey man, listen, 5-Star Sports,
Yeah.
Spring League champs, Georgia Smoke, Big Smoke. Hey man,
Good guy.
we'll chime in. We'll chime in and see how these tournaments go.
But before we go, we start our softball league next Thursday. We need a couple of more ladies for a couple of teams, but other than that, the league will start on Thursday. Still got time to jump in if you want, but it's locked and loaded. We're ready to play. I just dropped the registration for Brawl for It All. It is open. You can go to the website, 5starsportsleague.com.
DMV pull up. Texas, California,
look
pull
at
up.
all of the formats and all the details.
Florida,
all
for
the
sure,
stuff can't
pull
go
up.
on the flyer because that's too jumbled. But just go to the website and you can see all the different information. We got a lot of teams that already hit me up. I think this will probably be the biggest one yet. And,
You think so? Where we at with it? What side of town we gonna be on?
We're back at SNL at Mud Creek and Traymore.
Where we were just at?
No, that was Huber Park.
I was about to say, but them
No.
folk cut the and they let
No,
them
Mud Creek is closer than Huber Park.
Oh, okay.
But Mud Creek and Traymore on the same street, but we need the space, you know.
Nah, we need it.
That gives us the ability to have at least 7 fields. And you know, remember last season we had to turn people away because we didn't have space.
And then them folk kicked us off the field in co-ed, bro. They tried to. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
we'll be back. We'll be there. It's gonna be lit again. All the championships again will be at Mud Creek on Sunday. It will start on Friday, so people don't ignore that on the flyer. It says Friday for a reason. You can't have 90 teams playing in 2 days.
Right.
That ain't possible. But most of the small ball and co-ed will, start on Friday. 35 and up, all of that good stuff. Maybe some of the D3 teams, but we'll know by final registration. But D1 won't play on Friday at all, so I can tell you that. But yeah, we're looking forward to that.
So we'll be playing Saturday, Georgia Smoke.
Yep.
Yeah, D1 will play Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to know.
We D1?
Yeah.
It's open. D1 and D2 play together.
I'd rather play
We in that
D1
shit
in tournaments and then go to nationals and do what we're gonna do.
Yeah, so
We in that bitch.
that's all I got for you today.
All right, man.
You can go online and captains only, no players. You can go online and sign up to for the summer league if you're going to be playing.
Let's do it.
And then I'll reach out to the captains from there to let them know about the meeting and all of that. But the registration for the summer league is also open. Just registration, no money due yet.
Whatever you come from.
Hey, man, young players, don't abandon your teams, man. You got some really good teams coming up. Build your team up, guys.
Right,
Build your
man.
team
Right,
up. Don't
man.
give
Build
up
them up,
on
man.
it.
Definitely.
I went 0 and
don't-
10, dog.
What you said in your
I went 0 and
in your thing, you said don't chase the ring. You know what I'm saying? Build a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
ain't no
bro?
better.
Build your team.
That ring
That
chasing
shit
ain't
feel
gonna
more
get
better,
you
man.
nowhere,
Shit
bro.
more-
Y'all gotta start watching
That's why I'm
LeBron
enjoying
now.
it, because I know we built this shit. And it feel better than me just going to join the team and winning some shit. I don't even know y'all nigga name. I'm on here winning with y'all.
Hey, bro.
Hey, man, there you go. 5-Star Sports Champs, Big Smoke, ATL Flavor Podcast, man, and we out.
Who did that track?